Just a couple of seconds ago, Samsung introduced their new flippable, foldable phones and watches, and I was kindly invited to NDA session, which means I got to see those things before the worldwide global announcement.
Hello.
So here's my first impressions about Galaxy Z Fold7.
You don't get a feeling that you're holding a flip phone or foldable phone. It just feels like a regular phone.
It's obviously a powerful and versatile device available in 3 stylish colors: silver shadow, a blue shadow, and jet black. Not Jack Black, jet black.
What I didn't like the most about the previous models is that you could literally see through it. Where the hinge is, now you can't.
Under the hood, the Galaxy Z Fold7 is powered by an octa-core Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy processor. It comes with storage options of 256GB and 512GB, or even 1TB of memory. I still don't know why you need that much of internal storage, considering we have cloud services everywhere, but still, if you're old school, you want to keep everything on your device. You download MP3s from somewhere. I won't be even mentioning, like, for those of you, yeah. But the storage is not expandable because there's no micro SD slot.
My hands are still shaking because you have to find a way how to take a grip. It's not really slippery, but still nervous to open it. You have to get used to it.
The device is equipped with 12GB of RAM, ensuring smooth multitasking, and it's backed by 4400 mAh battery. When it comes to charging, the Galaxy Z Fold7 supports 25W super fast charging, 15W wireless charging 2.0, and also features wireless power share. If you don't know what that is basically whenever you travel. I was witnessing this just a week ago when we were traveling and one of us had a Galaxy smartphone and everyone else had all sorts of different smartphones, and we all ran out of the battery, and only Samsung user was like, hey guys, do you want me to charge you? So we would put our phones to his Galaxy and charge it a little. So that was embarrassing. Now let's talk about displays. The main display is stunning 8-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X panel with resolution of 2184 by 1968 pixels and a refresh rate of up to 120 Hz. On the outside, the Galaxy Z Fold7 features a 6.5-inch covered display with a Full HD Plus resolution of 2520 by 1080 pixels. Both displays are protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 2 and ceramic. Moving on to cameras, and the setup is impressive.
So the camera system is the same as in S25 Ultra, so 200 megapixel camera system. It looks insane.
Rear system features 12 megapixel ultra wide lens, a massive 200 megapixel wide lens with an aperture of f1.7 and a 10 megapixel telephoto lens with an aperture of f2.4.
2x, 3x, 10x, 20. Do you want more? 30x, in case you need it.
On the front, there's two 10 megapixel cameras, one on the main screen and one on the cover display. I mean, the amount of megapixels on this smartphone is just mind-blowing.
I mean, man, it's light and it's thin. That's your first impressions. It's light and thin.
The Galaxy Z Fold7 is also water resistant with an IP48 rating. For security, it comes with a side-mounted capacitive fingerprint scanner. And of course, it still supports facial recognition. For all of you productivity freaks, yes, Fold7 supports DeX from Samsung. And again, for those of you who don't know what DeX from Samsung is basically you buy a thing like this, you put your Galaxy here, and then this thing connects to your display, your keyboard, mouse, and then you have the whole desktop experience using your smartphone. And finally, the dimensions. That's the most impressive thing to me.
It's basically a regular phone. That's it. but then you're like, insane.
When folded, the Galaxy Z Fold7 measures 158 by 143 by 4.2 millimeters, and it weighs 216 grams. So it is very light and very thin as for foldable phone. I still think that the biggest problem of all the previous folds was that they were too bulky. When you fold it and you want to put it in your pocket, it was getting there, but it still was always a chunk, chunk in your pants, if you know. But now it's not like that, not like that at all.
Bezels are really thin, like it's all covered with display.
But when I saw the phone for the first time, I immediately had concerns about how, sturdy it is, because it's extremely thin when unfolded. Turns out it's pretty great. You feel like you're holding a, solid metal little tablet. That's pretty much it for my first impressions. You obviously should expect my full review in a couple of weeks, because it was just announced a couple of seconds ago, and Samsung kindly invited me to NDA session where they showcase stuff to influencers, to content creators beforehand. Obviously very honored to be invited, considering how small my channel is, so I'm pretty happy about that. And if you like that video, please support it by hitting like, leaving a comment, and maybe sharing it. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you.